How you guys doing? This is Hybridsteel. Welcome to what might be the last Hydroneer stream I ever do. And the reason why is because, well, we're close to the 100 million. And now we're going bone hunting whilst I leave my machines running. And this is it. This could be the last time I play this game. So, yeah, I started a little bit early because I'm like, if I can start the officer all good. I think I might have to get some tool bags. Have I got any? I have got a couple spare. We might be all right. Do do do. The question is like, what am I going to do with myself after this? I don't know. Alright, they're up and they're up and they're up. We just need one more for the last one. And there we go. Rest in peace, Hydroneer. Maybe. What's up, bro? Hope everything's going good. Yeah, everything's good, man. Right, so that's the machine started up. Now what we need to do is we need to go hunting for dinosaur bones. So I've got my map, I've got this, I've got that, I've got my 74 million in the back. So like I said, is I did a little bit whilst I wasn't here, whilst I wasn't live, and then off we go. So we're going to go back to the beginning because that's a good place to start, because there's sometimes one or two down like some of the little passages, especially in the ice wall, so we got to check out down there as well. Now the worst part is I don't know if it's going to be lagging a lot when we actually go back. It might get a little bit laggy from time to time because of obviously the amount that we're running. Maybe it might have a few little issues. If it gets really bad, obviously we're going to have to like ditch where we are and run back to the plot quick and then make sure it's not dying. So I think we'll do this every 20 minutes or so. I'll sort of like bookmark where I am and be like, okay, so I need to go back to the plot. I need to make sure that things aren't like skipping out or having issues. Well, the common pain spots are when we start, because one of them is right at the beginning, and this is one that some people do miss straight away. So, how you doing, Charlie? That one here. So the problem with all these like random spots is that you've got to go all the way up and down these tunnels first. And the ice wall is, I'd say the ice wall is one of the more common pain spots because people get lost in here. So yeah. So there is one up this passage. There's sometimes one up there, but that got blocked off straight away. So that's good. That's another one that used to be. So we're going to start up here. We'll have to go around. So down there is our first one. Alright, and now that's where the entrance to where we were. So we back up and we go this way. What's happening, Evan? Nothing much. We're bone hunting today. Bone hunting because we're basically at the end of the game. for like the amount of money I need to earn and go through. So I'm bone hunting to waste time more than anything, because I've literally got nothing else to do until it's done. And this was always part of my problem with like doing a run like this. So, I got to get to $100 million. I've got to get into 100 million hydrocoin. Okay, cool. Get to 100 million hydrocoin, and I don't need to do anything for like 4 hours. So I'm going to use this time to look for bones, mainly. That's pretty much it. So if you've enjoyed this streaming series for the last sort of 2 months, hit the like, subscribe, notification button below. Stay in tune with all the stuff that I will be doing in the future. Streams of Allbound, videos and bits and pieces, and the bits I will be doing on YouTube and Twitch. Mainly YouTube, because that's where I spend a lot of my time doing like videos and stuff. Twitch, 2-3 times a week sort of thing. So I'm like a part-time Twitch streamer and streamer on YouTube, and a part-time video person. Kind of weird. But they always said you need to diversify what you do. Right, that's outside, so we'll be right there. But yeah, Allbound took me. I spent an hour and a half today making an Allbound video. So I've actually got to edit it now. I've just recorded it. I played around with the lift. I spoke about it a little bit. Played around with the mine carts as well. Technically, you can sort of ride them, which I think is pretty cool. Allbound seems more grindy than Hydroneer. I would say to a point, yes, but that is just because it's mainly grinding for cash. The first section of the game is kind of grindy because it's like you need to build up like your levels to earn money, to do this, to do that. Once you've got all that sorted, you're fine. It's depending on what you're aiming for. Like for me, I wanted to build my ladder down to the bottom, and that's what I did. And now it's more like I'm looking into building. I'm going to be setting up a couple of things, using what I learnt today in some of my future like stuff, because I did mess around with the mine carts. It was pretty fun. So I'm going to be chucking that all into a play. I'm going to be doing that as like a live stream and stuff soon. Oh, I drive into trees even if people don't distract me. I wouldn't worry about that. Right. Up on the main path, and as we go around to plot number 1. If there are any over there like that one, that'll be the last one I pick up. So like I said, every sort of 20 minutes or so, we're going to have to go back to the mine and make sure that the fan hasn't been hit by poo, basically. I don't see any on the ridges, but we'll have a look up there last. Looking for glimmers of gold in the distance. 30-day reviews. How you doing, bud? Right, first entrance into the ice wall. And would you look at that? First bone in here, at least. Yep. Hey man, I'm easily distracted when it comes to like driving and stuff. The other thing is I look around all the time, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hit something, maybe. Oh, there we are. All of a sudden, I'm just hitting scenery. I can't control it, man. I just can't control it. I am looking to get. I've been pre-approved to pick up a game off of Keymailer, and it's called Miami Drive-Thru. And I'm sitting going, how many bloody supermarket games am I going to play, really? And does anybody actually want to watch it? And I'm like, I don't know. But it's the same with that record, like the record shop game. It's like I might buy it just because it's records and people like records and it's like hipster. So yo, dude, I really like vinyl. Right. Okay, so this one we haven't been up yet, so we'll walk this one. I hate the ice wall, always get turned around and search the same ways. Yeah, I do it, so in my head it's a formula. It's like, is it going to be up this one? No. So this passage here, it comes out the other side. I'll check that passage when I get to the other side. So I work very like in an ordered way. It's like all the stuff that goes across this path. I won't, if it's outside of the ice wall, I won't pick it up. I'll just drive past the ice wall, like that one up there. I won't get that until I come back. So I normally do the whole ice wall first, and then drive back up the path. Because I'm next to the lava, I can fill up. Yeah. But I always walk the roads in the ice wall. I drive my truck across the back end, walk up a path, walk back. So that's the way it's always been for me. So I will walk this road because this is the one that joins up the two either side. If I can't see a glow of gold, I can't see one, so I think we'll be safe here. Nope, not one here, so we're all good. See, I had to walk half a road. It's amazing. How you doing, Yellow? Brr. And then the other road is this one here. Sometimes there's one at the top of here, but sometimes there isn't. There's one. No, it's not grass. See? Nothing here. Next hole then. Sometimes there's one by this tree. But there's what? There's 35 bones and 65 to 70 locations. So, you know, a lot of them do spawn in the same places. Right, sometimes there's one here as well. Obviously not today. Not today. There's one. Right up ahead, mate. Right up ahead. It's another rib bone. Not there. Nemjetim, how you doing? Right, and there's nothing there. Yeah, well, I mean, the system for searching is I in my head I split it off into sections. So I go to like, I do the ice wall section first, then I go around the village area on the outskirts, then I do like certain areas. Do. I used to run all this. So I used to park my car up at the top end and then just run down all the roads. But over time I've just been like, you know what, I'm just going to drive it, and I end up just crashing into everything. It's fine. Adds more to the fun. Apparently. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the ice wall. Please leave your hands and arms inside of the vehicle whilst we're still moving. When we do come to an abrupt stop, please unbuckle your seatbelts, pull down your pants and walk out the aircraft. I should top up my truck. I will want to get to a more sturdy ground. And I've got to go back towards plot number 1 as well. What kind of ride is this? The ride of your life. Grab it. You're on a ride that's going to grab you by the seat of your pants. It's all good. It's all good. Let's see. I hit trees and they're not even moving. Do do do. How much are you looking at now? Don't know. I've left my machines running. I'm just looking for bones at the moment. I've got 73 million on me. We shall see. It's a foot. Ah, the plot is a foot. No, terrible, terrible, terrible jokes. Right. There we go. Next. There was nothing in that corner, because sometimes there's one there. Pretty sure we've done all the ones on this side now. What we'll do is we'll just drive a little bit up here, because we went through the ice maze. We'll just drive here, make sure there's nothing along this bit of the road. Looks clean to me. Alright, cool. Next stop then. What we'll do is we'll head back to the mine. Make sure nothing's like stupidly messed up. And then I'll continue on to the next section. We should be alright. Is there an achievement for pelting all of the NPCs with snowballs? Or is it just the first? There's an achievement if you can get 2 of them fighting each other, which is quite handy to do in the place that's nearby this one. I can't remember the names now. My brain is failing me. So the village at the bottom of this road, if you go down there, there's a pack of snowballs behind a wall, and you can make 2 people fight each other. Also, go and throw a snowball at the king. It's a hidden achievement. Right, that place there, Burnville, or Burrville. If you go down there, you can throw a snowball at one of them, and the other one will throw a snowball at the one in front. So you stand behind someone, throw a snowball, and then they'll have a snowball fight if you can get them to hit each other. I've noticed when I leave my mine running for doing other things, there's a build up in the game, starts lagging. That's depending on how you got your machine set up. For me, nothing really goes wrong. Apart from this sort of thing. That shouldn't be there. Right, cool. Right, I'll leave that running for a little bit longer. I don't know, mate. I mean, we've had this running since 2 weeks ago, and over 100 drills running and not had a single problem with like glitching and stuff. So I don't know. Right, get up on the land. So we're up to this bridge. Now most of the ones I'm looking for are going to be on these islands. So I check these islands first. There's nothing on this one, nothing on it. This is the main one that might have stuff on it. That'll be one, but there'll be like 5 or 6 on there. I had to sort of get a piece of ore stuck like a few versions back. Gathered gems for several out. Yeah, that happened. It was a pain in the ass. What are the bones for? Building the dinosaur. You can build a dinosaur in the museum and you get a scepter of ice. So it means you can basically create ice and snow out of nothing. It's a bit like the dirt one from the first from Bastion. And you get a nice lump sum of tokens as well. So if you're looking to like do absolutely nothing really apart from explore the map and earn tokens, it's a good way to start. I think it's like 12,000 you get started with. It's a good buffer. I've done all the relics. No, they're not all hidden. You just have to dig out all the claims. I've done all of that. So everything that you think, everything you're thinking of now, I've done on the first major playthrough, and I don't want to do it again because it takes too damn long, and I mean really too long. Okay, so basically the DLC is pretty much like the original game. It just takes more time to do things because it is a bit more grindy, which is a bit of a shame. But if you like Hydroneer, you're not going to find it too grindy. If you're like mixed reviews about the original base game, then you're probably going to have mixed reviews about this, and that's just me being honest about the game. Like for me, I'd still be playing it. I'm cutting this off myself because I need to carry on to play other things. I've got other games to play. I don't really need to keep playing Hydroneer anymore. This is the last time I'm playing it, and I am playing it for myself more. I'm not trying to help like with guide work anymore. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just like, I want to enjoy this game. I want to run around for a bit. I want to enjoy it. I want to be happy. So that's why I'm doing it one more time. But yeah, the game itself, if you enjoyed the first part, you enjoy Volcalidus. It's all good. There ain't no bones up here though. Sometimes there are. Where we are now, there's a few up on this hill, a few up on that hill, some down the back of the actual mine itself. So we're getting closer to that point. Right. So we're going to park up here. We're going to check out this little section first. But yeah, I've got to be honest, like Hydroneer for me, I would say it's probably been one of the best monetary investments I've done in my life for a long time. Like when it comes to like, you know, spending the least amount of money for the most amount of time, Hydroneer wins, you know. I know some people go, well, I don't like it. It's like, well, it is each their own. For me, I've spent, what, 11 quid on the game for both the DLC and the main game. Because I bought it myself. And, yeah. And then I was like, Max bought the DLC. He didn't bought it. He gave it to us because we all tested it. But when it comes to the DLC, if I spent like 5 quid on it, I wouldn't be complaining. Right, so the next lot I'm looking for are on ridges up and down this mountain that go down to the water. The DLC adds an extra liquid and it might be more complexity to them. Not really. I mean, water's always been there, it's just always used for something else. And it used to be, I mean, before 1.7 we had 2 variations of stuff we could use anyway. We had electricity as well. So if you were around in those days, having water and having lava, well, it doesn't make a blind bit of difference to your gameplay. There's one. We'll pop this up the top here next to the plot. It's a foot. I would say complexity when it comes to machines, not so much. No, so lava was never part of the base game, but we used to have, so around 1.5, 1.6, Max did an experiment with electricity where we were using water to run our machines, but if we wanted to run like more power, so we had like powered filters, powered this, powered that, we had to use electricity in our builds. So we had to like build an entire like electric network. So that was the other thing where logic didn't like work itself. You had to power it, and that's where it got a bit more complicated for the person. Like, even for me, I don't like logic, and so having stuff had to be powered by electricity to make things work. I was like, okay, cool, brains melting sort of thing. But yeah, there was one thing. So adding, you know, ice, and then so you've got water, and you've got lava as well. It's not really a massive problem. Wow. There's normally a few down here. Well, I'll run the coast one more just in case I missed it, but yeah. That means there's going to be more on that side and on the other side of the volcano. Oh, start climbing them. Hopefully none in the blizzard zone. There's 2 points that they could be. And only 2. Right, back to the bridge. There's 2 along here, so that's right. So yeah, that's another way of looking around. Zoom the camera all the way up. Does help. Okay, so bud, have a good rest. Right, so I'll check that side first, and we'll go that side. Do. How you doing, Mr. Games? We'll hide a bone so he has to stay until you're back. I'm going to be very honest, I'm a little bit more concerned I haven't found as many as I normally would. So I'm thinking they're all going to be on the other side of the volcano, towards the other villages. Yeah, because we haven't found a skull, no horns, nothing. There's a mod, I believe. But I don't know. Yeah, the buff stones are... My problem with the buff stones is you spent a long time collecting them all up, having like a random chance for the greater good, and I didn't enjoy it. It was my actually one major critique of the game. I didn't like it at all, and the only reason why I did the achievement is because it was an achievement. It was like, okay, I need to do this. Why? Because it's an achievement. Okay, cool, gotcha, done. So yeah, it was a pain in the ass. And the thing is once you've got like X amount of drills running, you don't need buff stones. You just carry on and make the game work for you. That's all you had to do. So yeah, I thought it was a little bit of I didn't like it personally. But it is an each their own situation. If you want to spend hours driving around picking up stones and then trying to get one buff out of it for one drill, go for it. But I couldn't see the point in doing it for like a drill size of what I would do. I thought it was too much. That one I've never picked that one up before ever. So this is one of the spots I've never had to get one from. Ooh, it's new to me, damn it. Ahmed, how you doing? That's a leg. Yeah, there's not much around there. Right. There's one up there that I can see. Out, just crashed. I can see 3 right now. Let me just get back up. Right. So there's one there, one on the end. If it wasn't a guarantee of a buff and not a debuff, Charles, it would be worth. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah. No, I would like reusable. I don't mind, but if the idea of getting the buff stones was that everything you got out of it was a positive, then I could see the point of grinding them. But with the sort of like percentage you might get a crap one that can debuff your stuff. No, that's when I didn't enjoy that. I'm pretty sure that you've asked that every time you come into my chat, and I've said no. I own the game, not playing it. And it would be nice if you said, like, please. How's she hanging? Bit limp to the left. English or Spanish? Well, I'm English. Glitterings of gold is what I'm looking for. Right, to the next area. Right, got this side. There's one. Ah, it's too late, mate. It's too late. There's another one. Yeah, so the two in the mist are, one's next to the ore well, and the other one is next to the Dockland. along with one of the secret achievements is in there as well. Right, so we just drive up the side of this. Just making sure. And then we need to go to the first ore well. Or the only ore well. And then we've got to go to the village. Oh. Right, so the first well is right in front of me. And if there was going to be a bone, it's either going to be right here. Let's see. And then the other one. Did we start collecting bones? Oh yeah, we've started. Now I need to make my way to the dock. Which is this way, I just had to get on the path. Maybe. Why do I think this will be the last stream, or the last Hydroneer stream? Because once I've reached my target, I'm not playing this game again. This could be it. This could be the last Hydroneer stream I ever do. We didn't get to the dock. We made a wrong turn somewhere. Cool. We got to go back in the snow then. Yeah, if I get to my target amount, I'm not playing again. I'm the worst thing is I'm uninstalling the game after this. Because for me, I don't need to do any more on this. Unless Max turns around and says, "Hey, you know, we're gonna be putting a DLC into Hydroneer. It's gonna be free, yada blah 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 blah." I've got no more plans to play this game. So I'm done on it. If there was going to be one here, it would be here. Also, if you want one of the secret achievements, play with the carrot. Yeah. I feel like I've done enough on this, you know, like 4 years worth of like grinding this game up. Doing stuff. I feel like I've done what I need to. I've you know, after seeing like the people who had problems with this and like people I've helped over the years, I'm happy with what I've done. And now I can start focusing on like doing stuff off of this game. So I've got Out of Ore to play. I've got Ore Bound to play. Gold Mining Sim 2 at some point when that gets released and whenever it comes out. All the other like variety games I like playing, messing around with, trying to, you know, be me a bit more in my videos. I kind of figured if I was going to do another thing like this, like if I was going to do like a Hydroneer esque sort of thing again, I would do a different channel on it. I wouldn't put it on my channel because I feel like it should just be known as a resource channel for that one thing. You know, I don't know. I shouldn't have to. I don't want to do this again, where I'm playing one thing and then I'm like, oh, okay. Why did I name myself Hybridsteel? Didn't we? I've already answered this several times. It's not a very exciting story. It's quite a boring story. Basically, I liked listening to Hybrid Theory by Linkin Park, so that's where the hybrid part comes from. And Steel just comes from, I used to work in a metal factory, just producing like diamond tipped wheels and CNC bits and pieces, and yeah, that's basically about it. My first ever like gamer tag though, that was my more like better one. That was Deafening Silence, which I really liked, but I couldn't spell, so I spelled deafening wrong because I'm a bit of an idiot. And now most people just shorten it down to hybrid. So unfortunately, there's quite a lot of people who call themselves hybrid, and a lot of products that do like hybrid. So all wheels are all of the things that are fun, but not particularly useful. Yeah, I mean they work right at the beginning of the game, but like later on, it's like there's no point in having them because you've already got like enough coming in. That's what I was looking for. There might be one or two along that ridge, but yeah. Have I ever played Plants vs Zombies? Yes. Have I ever played Plants vs Zombies 2? Yes. The joys of getting like free games and stuff on console. It's awesome. They're alright for like 5 minutes of fun. Nothing I would say would be a career game, but they're alright. The thing is, I play a lot of games outside of this channel. This channel is mainly PC gaming. I sit on my PlayStation most days. At the moment, I'm playing MLB still because it was free. It's like, cool, playing it. It's all good. Yeah, I play lots of different games, and I've played lots of different games. You want me to start an Angry Birds channel? I feel that would be a waste of my time and your time. What's your favourite Plants vs Zombies? I think number 2. After that, I didn't really play much of it. Found the skull. I thought about doing that, but having each level as an episode, but it would be great on shorts. Oh yeah, no, if you could do it on shorts, that would be amazing. It's a bit like, what was that game where you were when you were you're working on the border, Contraband Police, do you remember that one? Set in like 1970s Russia, and you were on the border like looking at people's passports, bringing cars through and so. That game works really well on shorts. One guy I saw, he played the whole game and he was doing all the extra stuff in between as well. So the extras would be just like it's like an infinite mode. Every short started the same. Another day, another dollar. And then he would basically go off and like inspect someone's car. That person would be like caught with a conviction or they're free and they go through. That was a short. And then like the next short, another day, another dot, and it would be the same. And I think he made like 300 shorts based on the exact same format. And I was like, this is genius. Like, I should have done this. But it's not until you see somebody else do it, then you sit there and go, you know what? Next time I see a game like this, I might do that as a short. So yeah. Yeah, it was ridiculous. I mean, if you just played the game alone, I think you would be able to put out like 20 shorts in like 2 days, maybe. You didn't see Contraband Police? I played it on here. Oh, as a short. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, it definitely worked. Definitely. So, after seeing that, I do sit there and go, okay, so could I make a short out of this game? So a good one would be like... not so, any of the supermarket games are quite good. Like, I mean, I did a few with the TCG Card Shop because they're not hard. They're like serve a couple of customers, make a couple of remarks, and open a pack of cards, and then all of a sudden you've got like 1,000 views. What's your preferred turret in Plants vs Zombies? I don't know. The Plants vs Zombies I played was just the like run around and shoot everybody in the face version. Never really used turrets. No, you can turn off so you won't get notifications. That's there is a little setting inside your videos and shorts and even live streams where you can actually turn off notifications to subscribers, so those people wouldn't get any notified at all. So I did that instantly for shorts anyway. So most people who watch my long form content or my streams, they don't know I've ever made shorts because they've never been pinged them. I might have forgotten once or twice maybe, but I've made quite a few shorts. Just no one's ever watched them. Not that I know of from like the main subscriber group. I feel like we're missing about 5. So we'll go down the back of here, go around the front, wrap it around by the lava area, and then we should be alright. Yeah, some people do. But I understand if people don't. I really do, because shorts aren't for everyone. Even for me, I watch shorts, but I'll watch like a few. And it'll just be like crap, really. I mainly use them to waste time. I feel like I've missed No, there's definitely not one up there. Yep. Well, what we'll do, we're going to see how much we've actually done. Just want to drive along here quick, just in case. Right, we're done. Let's go and see what we got left. Good thing gravity turns off when the truck. Yeah, you just turn around. It's fine in the air. Just fly around. I will. Don't worry. We'll go and stick this lot in the museum first. The worst part is some of the time you won't see them during the day like this, and then you'll notice one at night and say, "Oh, I've already been here," and you've missed one. Yeah, I don't know how many we've got. I feel like I haven't got them all though. Definitely haven't got them all. Hey, fireworks. I haven't got them all. I'm pretty sure I'm missing a horn. So I'm even missing. I'm missing one of the legs as well, so I definitely haven't got them all. Right, so I am missing one of the horns, one of the legs, and one rib. I'm literally missing 3 bones. It's not bad. I think that deserves like $250. Yeah, I'm missing like 3 bones, which isn't bad for a first run. You're in my way, mate. Oh, did I not come back here? Oh no, I think I picked these ones up last time. Let's just go and make sure it's all working downstairs, shall we? Hopefully no major fuck-ups. Oh, there's just a few little bits have fallen out, nothing major. Actually, that's pretty bad. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not missing too much, so I'll be alright. Yeah, the main reason why I turned it off from it is because the amount of gold that's stuck on here. So I need to pull this all off. So it's annoying that it happens, but it happens. So I would say then that one of the places that I have missed would be I want to say it's probably around the top of one of the plots. Subs alarm, couple stuck stones, yeah. So that's not too bad. We've been away for like an hour and it hasn't really messed up, so I'm alright with that. Alright, so we've got like 3 more bones to find. So I want to go back to some of the places that I hadn't found too many, where I should have found more. Not just like 1, I should have found like 2 or 3. So that's probably up on this hill and around the top of this plot of land. Boom! Someone's on the fireworks. No, but I picked up 1 down there. But we will have another look. Do 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 do. I know where I didn't check. Maybe there might be one there. Yeah, definitely can't see one here. It's really weird because normally there's a few up here. Oh, whatever. Ugh. Yeah, I got both out of the void. Just trying to think now of where would be like some really stupid places to put a bone. We got the one by the bridge. We're all right there. There's probably some really easy, stupid ones I've missed. And it's like I just didn't think of them. Yeah, I did the bridge one. That was over there. That was a bit of spine. To you? Right. Oh my god, there it is! No, it's not, it's a light. Let me just fill up my lava and we'll go around again. As I said, we've only got 3 bones to find, so 32 of 35 or 33 of 36. I'm calling that a good first run. And we didn't use a lot of lava. I'm really surprised by that. Right. Excellent. Right, we'll drive this field once more. I've never really run out, but I've always made sure that I'm filled. I reckon if there's going to be anywhere, one of them's going to be in the ice maze, and I'm going to have to run it. So I make sure I stay to the left wall the whole time, and I do this. There's never been one on an island in the lava. Not that I can remember. And even then, I've got a map. The thing is, I've got a map that I can check as well, and I'm trying not to check it. Because I could probably sit there and just go, well, there's going to be that one there. And one of them's on the side of that volcano. And it's almost a guarantee that I've missed it. I feel like that's one of them. Yeah. I remember that. My truck stopped working. Alright, have you got too much load in the back? No, no, it's empty. Right, what's this light mean? It means your tank's empty. What tank? Always happened on the base game as well. My truck stopped working. What does this mean? It's like because it's got no water in it. What? I've got water in it. It's running on steam. Yes. Right. Right, so one place I need to fully check is the ridge between the path and the volcano. And then that whole path is where some of them could be. Can you overload the truck? Sort of. So you used to bang everything all into one place in the truck. It used to get really laggy. But you need like 120 odd items to do that. Right, what I will do is I will leave my truck by this tree. Because sometimes when you get out and walk, sometimes you see things a bit better. This one in one of the places. Send the truck flying, actually. Not a bad idea. Yeah, it would, and that's why I like the hourglass. Which we could get. I could just chuck it in creative mode and go and get it. There's no problem with it. And night mode is fairly generous in this version of the game. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Doom, doom, boom. Up there I've got to check as well. We'll work our way back down to the villages down there, but there is one or two spots on the side of the volcano that there have been seen ones. Up there is definitely one of them. Now I don't know if I can scale this, but I'm pretty sure you can fall down from it, so we might have to do that instead. I think we might have to fall down onto it. Well, go creative and get the flying cap. I might just do it because I've got to be honest, it's going to get annoying, isn't it? Rightio, we can do that because honestly, okay. What will I be moving on to after Hydroneer? We've got a hero's tale to play, which is basically building a village for heroes to come and die. Do missions for me in bits and pieces. I can do Allbound. We got Out of Ore I could play as well. Just anything really. I got Eden Crafters. Planet Crafter had that big update as well. So there's plenty I could do. But if it comes to like a focus game, I don't really have a mind for it. I just hope that whatever project I work on next, I'll chuck it onto another channel next time. Right, I can't remember if there's a creative table in here. There's one! I need 2 more to find. I need 2 more. Yeah, there is DLC for Planet Crafters. That came out not very long ago. I haven't bought it because I've been playing other things. But yeah, there's plenty of other games to play. I mean, like I said, there's 117,000 games get released on Steam every year, so it's not like there's nothing to do. A good bone to improve your spirits. I completely agree. Makes you feel like a man. Oh no, it's the wrong type of bone. Right. So if we miss that one, which is right next to a gate, I reckon one of them I'm missing is in the ice cave. So I think we're gonna run the ice maze. Literally just run it. Let me just check this patch of grass. Yeah, we're okay. Yeah, so I mean, I'm hoping that next week is when we start a new game. I will be playing Allbound. I might be just doing more streams to that because I've got to be honest, a lot of that is like a lot of digging and a lot of like messing around, a lot of just like setting up. So yeah, that might be something I stream a lot more of. But then there's silly games like Car for Sale Simulator, which is where I can be like, I can just fudge around playing that and just enjoy it. I am tempted to take in Miami Drive-Thru just because it's one of those games I can just mess around on again. And I don't have to worry about being like all stiff and strict and everything. I can loosen up and just take the piss, which I enjoy doing. Right, we need to get back to... I can't remember which one. What is your stream game planned? I don't know. Any more TCS coming out? Well, they've just added up 2 more updates to it, so maybe. I was waiting until they bring out the full game, like when we could actually able to play the game inside, though. Because obviously, I think that's going to be the next time most people pay attention to that game, when you're able to play the actual card game. Because we're all going to be sitting there trying to learn how to play it and trying to make the best decks and so on and so forth. So I can see that being like the next big time that game becomes more relevant. Up until then, it's more of like, yeah, people watching and playing it, but you don't do what I did. Don't rush through it. Basically, don't use mods. My also problem with this now, Promethean, is if I want to play with creative on, I have to go and turn my mine off. I know. Stick to the left. I know we're going to be running this, but you never know where it's going to be. I literally have 2 more bones to find, and it's like needle in a haystack time. Whole level, and it's like there's 2 bones. I think one of them is going to be on top of that volcano. Oh no, maybe. I think I might pull up the map. Because it will give us a better idea of where we may have missed, where I've just gone, oh, I'll go back there in a minute, and I haven't been there. So let me just pull it up. Ready, and right. Documents. Did I keep them? That's the big thing. course I did. Just show you what I'm looking at. So, these are all the ice maze locations. This one here is definitely not there, but this one I didn't see, which is on the side of the volcano. That's the one I think maybe I'm missing. Didn't see any of these ones. We've got that one and that one. We didn't get this one. I don't think that one's there. But that's one of the ones that gets like stuck in this. That's one of the ones that gets stuck in like the scenery and doesn't normally come out too much. So you have to basically prod it. So let's check the side of the volcano. I definitely didn't pick it up and stick it behind here. Right. I thought maybe I'd pick one up and just left it somewhere. Nope. Oh, double screen's fine. Right. There's one. There, see? Right there. Told you, but there was probably one up here that I missed. Right, so the other one I reckon I've missed then is down at the entrance of the other village, down at the bottom, and it's going to be buried. Like, it's almost buried fully, so you can't see it. If you drive past it, you'll miss it. And I think that might be the one I'm actually missing. So, yeah. Because seeing it on the map, it's like, oh yeah, that one can be a problem. All fun and games until you get hurt. So the one that I reckon I've missed is up here. This fossil a little horny. Not seeing it. So I definitely haven't missed this one then. That's right, because that's one of the ones I thought it would be. Because sometimes there's one in one of these drifts, but it's like it's buried, and you see like the tiny like glow of it. So it doesn't work. Well, that might actually be it. Is that it? No, it's just scenery split. Oh no! Right, let me just pull the map again. So just thinking of like places it could be if it's not here. Hold on one. Been to the dock. We got that one. So the one, basically, the dock one is, it's either at the dock or it's at the drill, and we picked it up with the drill and not the one at the dock. That could be that one there. I didn't see either of those though. Right. Boom, 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 boom. But we're looking for a leg. So it's not a very small bone, it's a big bone. Give me a sec. Maybe going mad, I don't know. Probably. Ugh, oh, hold on. I don't think there's one under there, though. We've been round the back. There was that one at the back of it. So when you start second guessing yourself, it's like, could be that one. Definitely not under these trees, is it? Right, so no, definitely not here. Okay, so it's really annoying. Can you throw me a freaking bone over here? A leg bone, preferably. not up here, is it? It's there! I think it's the last one. Oh, hour and 36 minutes. Not bad. I think we got them all now. Boom, 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 boom. Think, crossing my fingers, that we've done it, but we have to go by the well, now what? I don't know, mate. Oh. I think that's all of it. Build more drills. We can't build anymore, man. And that gets unlocked when you've got all the relics. I don't know if I can do it. Relic hunt is buy every plot of land and then dig out every single plot of land. That takes 12 hours, roughly, because that's how long it took me. I wouldn't want to anybody to do that. I don't know, just because I wanted to, really. Basically, scout tokens are for tier 2 and tier 3 shop. You can't use coins in them. And in order to get down to the relic, you need a tier 3 pickaxe at least. The easiest way to get it would be to get the flame tank and just burn your way through them. It's literally it. Damn it. That's all moving. Oh. Come on. Can I grab the side of it or something? Ah. There's plenty of gold around. No. Oh, I think I got it. I think that's done now. Yep, that one's done. All good. So we've done all the bones. As I'm watching you, I'm starting up an ice helm mine. Oh, I like ice helm. Ice helm's a good place. I do prefer I prefer South Hope overall though. South Hope's like my, if I could have gaming anywhere, it'd be that one. Do you see that? Do you see that? Oh crap. Oh, that could have got bad. Oh no. Oh no, I created a problem and now I've got to pick it all back up. Oh no. Might have to get a bucket. Oh no, I've created a problem. I don't think they'll settle because the one that's stuck on the bottom now. How you doing here, Wolf? How's things? Yeah, doing alright. You need to get 53 hours of work in. Ooh. It's like, that's a solid week, that is. Trying to sabotage the run? No! I was literally just trying to get rid of the stuff on the edge. If I was trying to sabotage the run, I'd just take it all apart. It's just I had stuff stuck on the belt. That has never happened to me whilst playing this. Out of all the things that people complained about whilst playing this game, I never had anything stuck on the lip. Never. Until today. There we go. So 2 hours in. Faceless guitarist, how you doing, bud? What we'll do is when it hits 2 hours, I will push the button, stop the machine, grab it all, and then I'll just leave it going for again. But it's only 7:30. We're doing alright. We collected all the bones for the dinosaur. We got our 9,000 tokens to start. I mean, I don't need them, but you got 9,000 tokens. This has been churning for nearly 2 hours straight now, so it's doing okay. It's just this is the grind of like the last hour. What time is it over it? It is 7:37, but our clocks go backwards tonight. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. And the reason why it's going to be fun is because the clocks go back. So, when it gets to like 2, you take it back to 1 o'clock, and it's like, yay, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, more sleep. What actually happens is my kids wake up an hour early. Or an hour, like what they think is normal time, but it's actually the original time, it's the after time. So, instead of waking up at 5:30, they'll wake up at like 4:30. Because that'll be them. And I won't get to sleep. Grouchy Hybridsteel tomorrow. The pressure boosters for the intakes are installed too. And that means unlocking the store. And I believe Corestone might be a part of that. I don't know, maybe. Brum, brum, brum. What is the most Hydro coins you've had at any one time? Negative figures. I'd gone around the clock once and I was like, I can't do anything else. So this would have been tier 2 store. Cloudium, hardstone, and iron. Yeah, we could do it, I suppose. It's not going to make much of a difference, though. No, because we had to use tokens to get like the stuff out of it, and I didn't have any tokens, so there was no point. So, what will I stream after Hydroneer? I'm looking into doing a Hero's Tale, which is more of a sort of tycoon-y. It's sort of a tycoon game, but at the same time, you're the lord of the land, and you've got to give heroes quests to go and send them off. And the money that comes into your village, you build up and carry on. We can do that sort of thing. Apart from that, I've got Allbound. If people want to watch that, Out of War is a possibility as well. But yeah, apart from that, it's more just I don't know. I think it just gives me a bit more freedom to just choose anything else now. But I'm up for suggestions, but I'll figure something out. At the moment, I'm more focused on like making videos because Christmas is up and coming. So I have to come up with a sort of plan to get me through Christmas. And I think the idea is to play something easier and then just rattle loads of videos out. Do like the 30 days of Christmas. Just every day a brand new video. Could be fun. On the first day of Christmas, Hybrid gave to me half-fast gaming fun things. Yeah, I've been playing it. I did 2 streams of it yesterday and the day before. Really good. As soon as it hits 2 hours, I'm flipping the switch. And all I have to do is get the stuff out of the gem compressors quick. And then weigh it all up and see what happens, basically. Bum, 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 bum. You miss doing the little saws to make more money. What do you mean? How many drawers do we have? We're running 180. And we could chuck another 20 in, but it would get a little bit like... I think it would get really problematic. Because this is running at about 30 now. Three minutes till midnight. Oh, okay. Yeah, I sort of missed that as well, where you were able to take one big chunk of dirt instead of just harvesting it down. You're like, just cut it down to like 3 smaller pieces and it would make more money. It sort of did, yeah. If only there was a system like that now. Doubt it though. Right, 2 minutes. Do. Yeah, the grinders were a fun way of making cash. One minute. Yeah, I don't know how much this is going to make, by the way. We've never run 180 drills for 2 hours, so interesting times coming up. $159.44. 15 seconds to go. I've got 15 seconds to go. Gonna turn off the way and I'm gonna stop in the studio. I've got 15 seconds to go, go. Right, everything's off. Nearly. I just want to get everything out. Oh yeah, but the money was worth it, man. Do 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 do. Blah, blah, blah. Which way around does this guy go? Oh, damn it, hold on. Oh no. Right. Right, so this is 2 hours of running. So in raw state, as is, well, is worth 15 million. It's not bad for 2 hours work. So can I really sit around for another 2 hours? I don't really know. Because I've got no, the worst part is I've got nothing else to do, literally. And I'm like 2 hours worth of just sitting here being like, yeah, we're how much just for all this? So that's 2 million quid on its own. So the other 13 million is in this sword. Well, it's not even a sword yet, it's just ore. She landed up on top of the wall. $2.6 million for that. Puts me to 77 million. And whatever's the sword worth. 16 million on its own. So we just did 18, nearly 19 million in one go. 93 million. In 2 hours time I would do it. Well, there we go. We got 2 hours. So the big question is, do you want to sit here and watch 2 hours worth of like not a lot going on, and I mean you can talk to me and so on and so forth, or I could do this as a video, which would take you less time to watch. Because technically we only need 7 million to do 100 million. Well, there's not many people in it. There's 22 people watching and 1 on Twitch apparently. So it's up to you guys. But it's literally 7 million. But see, even then, so at that point, it'll be an hour. Just Promethean. We're not talking about the extra 10. Basically, we're looking at 2 hours of gameplay. We are going for 100 mil, but I like when we first moved from Bastion to this one, I was supposed to get 15 million to start, but then we decided we would do it when we get to this point. So worst comes worst, we have to sit for 2 hours and just look at a conveyor belt feeding dirt. That's basically it, because there is literally nothing else for me to do. This is what I was afraid of. This is the outcome I was afraid of actually getting to, where nothing was going to happen after a certain point. I'm honest anyway. Yeah, so it's like, this is it for like 2 hours. Because it's going to take me, what we just did, 19 million in 2 hours, right? So I would have to do another 2 hours worth of this to get another 19 million, basically. Boom, 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 let me say way-oh, way-oh. You could pretty up the mine. No. That means spending money. Did you think of that? No? Especially when it comes down to customization. Like, what are you doing? Buying lots of logs. Gonna put them all up. I know I don't drink beer anymore, mate. Not really. The only time I drink now is if someone dies and I have to go to a funeral, or I go out with a meal with my family or my parents and I have a drink with my meal. They're mostly the only times that I drink now. I don't even drink New Year's. There's no point. New Year's is the same year. Every time it comes around, it's the same thing. Doesn't matter how big the bottle of beer is. No, but it's going to cost money. Oh god, no, not again. That's a lot of lights as well, mate. And the RGB will crash the game, because that's what it's done before. Because of the lag that goes through the signal, it causes mass problems. So even on the map that I finished on this, those lights that I put up across the top and you just turn them on, that causes so much lag just having those lights on. It's ridiculous. So yeah, we just, yeah, I want to do something else but I can't. Build a house. Costs money. Done with Hydroneer, considered a refund. I've got this feeling Max isn't going to give me a refund for 1,700 hours worth of playtime. Yeah, hi Max. I'm not happy with your game anymore. I feel like I've spent all this time playing it. I'm like, nah, I don't really want to play it anymore. Can I have a refund, please? Does this mean I have to give him back the plushie? Oh, that happens. It's because I got a cold. So, my heavy breathing. I thought it was because I was going to die yesterday. Because loads of people commented about it. But my wife had a really bad cold over the last couple of days. The kids have had it, and it's sort of caught into me. So, my heavy breathing is because I'm not well. But I'm sort of not very sick, but I'm sick enough for it to actually affect my breathing. It's a pain in the arse right now. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's not a great time, basically, to be alive. Yeah, I thought I was dying, because I know I've put on weight since I started weightlifting, and like I thought it was just because I've had a couple of days where I've eaten quite a lot of food, but it turns out it's just because I'm not 100% well. I'm sort of here but tired a lot of the time right now. It sucks. Making modern art. Well, sort of. It's not like I've got anything else to do. I don't know what else to do, mate. I'm like, stuck. Hit 5 miles today in 52 minutes. That's good. That's fair, man. Well, that's what I suggested, but there you go. So, yeah, it's looking good, man. Hopefully you get down to where you want to be. For me, I need to lose about a stone in fat, and then everything starts to look a bit more toned. But at the same time, I'm putting muscle on, and it's trying to keep a balance, which is quite hard. So what I'm going to be doing when I go back to the gym when am I back? Not next week, the week after. I'm going to start recording all my food and stuff again. I haven't done that for a while. Basically, I was just like, I need to do this, and this, and I am fine. Now, if I'm going to a gym, I need to start looking after like the food I'm eating as well, just to keep myself going. So, yeah. Yeah, it does make it easier. How much is a stone in metric? It's 14 pounds. So I weigh 124 kilograms, which is 19 stone 2. So I'm a stone heavier than I was when I first started weightlifting. And it doesn't look like I've changed, but I've taken photos of myself when I started, when I haven't. Like my shoulders are a bit more developed, my arms are a lot more developed. And even on a screen like this, like even though I'm fat, like I have an arm, which is good, and both of my arms look like that, which is quite nice. There is muscle development. I even got an app that tracks like my muscle growth and everything, which is pretty damn cool. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah, I need to start looking at my food intake and see where I can sort of change it a bit, make it a bit more healthier for me. Even though I'm quite a fussy eater, there are things I can do to change that for myself. So just things like that, basically. Currently, I'm not like Dr. Disrespect. If you look at him when he poses, I mean, he's got like very little body fat. But yeah, for me, it's more just undertone more than anything. Well, we've been running for 20 minutes. Should we see what we're up to? If we can earn like 7 million in 20 minutes, just saying. I don't think anyone's going to care about the 10. I'll go and get my bucket. Oh. We're only 40,000 off that. We'll just see how much this is worth. If this is worth close to the 7, it's only worth 2. So most of that is gold in the ore. So it's not worth a lot. So no, we'll just carry on. Oh no, can we just get up? There we go then. Yeah, because we've only made like, I don't know, 4, 5 at the most out of that lot. We need 7 just to make this 105. So, I mean, yeah, we'll sit around. We won't do nothing. It's fine. But yeah, I sort of miss going. I've missed going to the gym this week, like because it's half term for the kids. Because I think the school academy that is run by the people that run where I live, and even some of the surrounding schools, they're off, but loads of other schools are not. So it's almost like they've got their own like district council for like their own term times. So my kids have already been off for a week, and they're off for next week as well. This is 2 weeks of not going to the gym, and I actually don't. I actually miss going. I'm like, no, I want to go back. I actually want to go back. This is something that I've never really been through before. I've never ever, like, for up until this year, I've never really wanted to go to a gym. And now it's like, I want to go back. I think it's because I've started to see the results of my hard work, and it's like, it's actually pushing me to go forwards. It's quite nice. You know, it's like an achievement. Lifetime goal. I might live longer. Maybe. But yeah, I know I have to go through I'll accept 100 million if you do a video doing 110 with the explanation you'll never play Hydroneer ever again. So that's the thing. I mean, if Max does turn around and say, look, I'm going to bring out a new DLC in 2 years' time. We're going to be working really hard on this. We're going to be pushing it. I don't know. That's the thing here. That was the one thing he said. He said, never rule it out. So I can't make that promise. Yeah, achievement in real life. Genuinely. But basically, it's actually made me more sort of, instead of just doing what I used to do, is I used to just go on like loads of different machines all the time. But now I'm more focused on doing like 1 or 2 things at a time instead of just like trying to do everything. So I can go to the gym 4 times a week, and I could work on like shoulders one day, legs one day, arms one day, back one day. I can actually do that, like and do legs another day along with shoulders. Yeah, I mean, we're 2 million in now. Give it another like 40 minutes, and we'll be up to. We'll have enough. No, they do farming in this game as well, but you can't farm in this level. So Volcalidus, you cannot farm in because there's no soil; it's just ice. So yeah, it's a bit of a pain. Yeah. But my shoulder's almost fixed, which is quite nice. So back in July, I took the kids up the park during the summer holidays, and they got this new sort of like playground equipment. It's a solid piece of metal. Basically, it's a big like halo thing. You hold on to it and you spin around. And I went on it with my kids, and as I was holding on to it, I'm flying around, and all of a sudden I felt something creak in my shoulder. I'm like, oh, that's not good. And then I couldn't raise my shoulder because I think I pulled or hit a toe or something in my shoulder, and I was like, no, that's not good. Even now, I was doing dumbbell push, and I could feel it starting to weaken. I was like, this isn't good. So over the last couple of weeks, I was like building up for it, and now I've got 2 weeks off, and I'm not doing any heavy lifting. I'm like, it's repairing. It's doing all right. I can now hold it up here, and there's no pain, whereas before I could hold it up there, and it'd be like, it's tweaking. It's not good. But it's alright, it works. It just took a lot more time. It's because I'm older now. Like, if I'd have done that when I was like 20, I'd have been fine. You know, like a week later, I'd be like, yeah, that's okay. Like, 3 months later for me, I'm like, yeah, it's alright. But I am pushing it. Like, there are people down that have been down longer than me that I'm pushing it harder than they are. In my head, it's like it's not good enough. I even asked when the gym gets moved, because it's getting moved this week, so it's going to a new building. I said, when you get there, when you do the stacks again, can you just add more? Can you add more weight to some of these benches? And he was like, why? I was like, because I could do 109 kilo like row, and I need more weight so I can deadlift more. And he's like, have you just tried doing more reps? Like, I don't need to do more reps. I just need to do one big rep, and then it's like, just put it in. But yeah, I was doing 10 row lifts. So you hold on to a little handle with 2 handles on it, and that's stuck to a stack of weights, and I was pulling 110. I was like, this is good, 110 kilos, I'm fine with this. And then when I was deadlifting 150, I was like, I need something to train me up harder than this. So my next deadlift is going to be 160, maybe 170. So it's not bad for a fat 41-year-old. Get in. Which I found funny, because like, I'm watching these, you guys, have you ever heard of Anatoly? Do you know who Anatoly is? I'll let you reply in chat. If you don't know who Anatoly is, I'll pull up one of his videos. So Anatoly, he's a shorts creator on YouTube. He's a weightlifter. Yeah. So let me just put him in. Not him. Anatoly, I speak like this, and I make shorts, and I lift weight. Not right. So this is not Anatoly. The little short guy is. This guy. That's Anatoly. He's like my inspiration right now. And I was watching one of them, and I was counting the plates on. And I was like, okay, cool. How much is on there? And I think it was like 200 kilos. And these guys were quite fit, and they were lifting 200 kilo. And it was like, right? I mean, that can't be right. I mean, that cannot be your max. And it's like, at the moment, my max is only like 150, 160. And I'm only like 40 kilos behind these guys. And these guys are like quite strong. I'm like, maybe they're warm-up weights, I don't know. So I've considered that I might want to get myself gene tested. Yeah, I like him. He's like my inspiration right now. But he weighs like 90 kilos. And his heaviest deadlift is ridiculous. Like he did a video with Larry Wills, and he was basically sort of matching his weight compared to Larry's weight. It's ridiculous. He's very strong, and he learned how to weightlift and stuff in his homeland, and most of the stuff that he was lifting when he was like younger was like axles and like bits of metal attached to him. He never had proper gym equipment, so he's really pushed himself up. Yeah, he's big inspiration to me. Him and Jay Cutler at the moment, like they're the guys I'm sort of paying attention to. I'm not doing this to be a Mr. Olympia, let's put it that way. Because if I did that, I've got to limit my entire diet to chicken and rice, and that is it. And I like food. But that would be a good way to like lose weight. Chicken and rice 4 times a day. Yeah. Portioned out, ready to go. But yeah, I was looking at getting gene tested because of just, I think it would help me understand me a lot better and like what my body reacts to a lot. Because obviously, like as you get older, you get like things that affect you differently. Like when you were younger, you could eat this food, and now you're older, you can't eat this because of this. And like, I think I may have. It's like 140 quid for a test though, and. Yeah, I might look into it more towards the end of the year, maybe Black Friday sale, see if they do it for like 90. But yeah, you send off like blood samples and stuff. I think it'd be number one, quite interesting to look into, and number two, I think it would just be to actually see what actually sort of makes my body go, oi, you need to do this, or oh, maybe you should stop doing this. So yeah, I'm definitely considering it. See, I could do it through my doctor, but they don't do the thorough test I want them to do. So basically, the company that I'm looking into did Eddie Hall's blood work, and they go through everything, and that's how he found out that he had what's known as the Hercules gene. And basically, his body can hold more structural muscle on its skeleton than other like normal people. So the reason why he can whack on like 200 pounds of pure muscle, and his body will be able to take it. Other people, it wouldn't work, that sort of thing. And his son Max has got the same gene, and it's like he could potentially be a strong man in the future as well. I mean, the kid's like 13 now, and he's lifting like 140 kilos deadlift. He's doing so much. It's like, this is ridiculous. I'm okay. At the end of the day, my doctors won't do it because I think it's just not part of the NHS scheme. You have to pay for it all. That's the difference. It's like I can't really afford to do it, and I mean, doing it through private would be more expensive. I mean, it'll cost me like some of my YouTube money in December or January, maybe. That's when I'm planning to do it anyway. Then I can set myself a plan for like that year, and I can like follow it and see what I can and cannot eat, this, that and the other. Sort of get a good idea of what does make me tick in a way. It's definitely interesting to look into, definitely. So I think that's what I'm more, I think I'm more interested in it now, because obviously going to this is like, yeah. Best tips for someone who has just grew their first beard. Wash it with water every day, so you don't have to use beard oils to keep putting nutrients back into your skin. It's an easy fix. All those people that use beard oils, it just, I mean, for me, it's just I don't need to use that much money. If I wash my beard, I'm all good. Gets rid of all that dead skin as well. That's the bit that makes it itch the most. Also, length is determined by your genetics, not by anything else. So if you find like pills, we can make your beard grow longer. It doesn't work. Your beard, your facial hair, even your down to your hair is hereditary or genetically different to everybody else's. So mine has just started turning grey down. If I look inside, like down this side on the inside, it's a bit more grey. So like, yeah, I'm getting old. Get old. Use a hairbrush as well. Every day. Brush your beard. Make sure it's unmatted. That's literally it. I mean, you can use like spray and conditioner as well. That helps. I've grown a Captain America in 5 weeks. Okay. I don't know what a Captain America looks like. Captain America beard. Oh, okay. That's not very. That's just facial hair. That's not a beard. Yeah. See, I've got my normal one. I use a bog standard brush like this. Just a standard brush, and if I want to get into it a little bit more, that's for the kids. I bought, if I can find it, unless they've destroyed it. Oh, it's not there anymore. Blast my children. This is in there. No, it's not. I had a wooden comb. I know I have a wooden comb. I don't know where it's gone. But yeah, it's basically a wooden comb, because it's not plastic. It doesn't like chip as bad as like wood. So if you use a wooden one, it gets into the hair a bit better. It straightens it a bit better. So yeah, that's what I use. Yeah, so using a hairbrush like that one, which is all like bobbly on the top, you get into the skin and you pull it all through. But then when it gets longer, the best thing you can do is to back comb it. So number one, you look like a bit of a prat, right? Number two, it looks better when you comb it down, because it's all you've done all the skin stuff and everything, and then you've pulled all the hair out, which helps, and then it's all good. Yeah, plastic's not very good for like long hair either. Yeah, so it's like the mystic world of like hair care. When you get a beard, is like use wooden combs. Or use a bullhorn comb, back comb your beard to basically get rid of all the knots underneath and make sure it's all good. Because if you just keep brushing the top layer of your beard, the under layer gets like matted, so then you start getting knots. So it's always best to like just keep yourself like, you know, fully healthy in your face. Hi, Hydroneer with Hybridsteel. We're talking about facial hair today. It's okay. Yeah, if you go to 30 Day Reviews, his channel, his entire like channel is all about mustache care, beard care, like oils, shavers, combs, everything you can think of. He goes through it all. That's basically Justin's entire channel. So he's like male grooming products completely. So yeah, go check out his channel, Preethy. You might learn something from there and be like, actually, I should have listened to this a while ago. For me, I'm quite low maintenance. I'm like, brush my beard and then wash it with water every day. Takes like 5 minutes. You just get water and just scrub it in and then brush your beard out, dry it off, and it goes all fluffy. That's literally it. Well, we got 150k. That's 1 million. $1 million. Yeah. Well, that's risky. Yeah, the next one's 15. Is 149,000 away, so I don't think it's going to be enough because we're stopping this in 15 minutes. We've done another hour. We should pull about 8-9 million out of this. So yeah, we're nearly done, and I can go back to recording because I've got to record like a lot of videos. Basically, and then I've got to edit all of them tomorrow, get them out for a week, and then start pushing ahead of myself. If I want to do the 30 days of Christmas or 30 days of December, get all that done, that'll be alright. At least you got it before the end, yeah. So are you looking to grow just your moustache, the whole beard, sideburns, or just let it all go to like feral caveman? That's the main question. How presentable would you want to be to like the rest of the world? For me, this is, I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm growing my beard, whatever. Fair enough. So I always wanted Wayne Static's beard. His was, his beard was like the way I wanted it. So Wayne's beard was like immense. It's part of it. His was sort of like an inspiration to what I wanted. I'd have to find a full like picture of what he looked like before he died. So let me just pull this up. So this is when he died. They use this photo a lot. So that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna have to pull the whole thing over. So Wayne's beard, this one here, his beard ends here. That's the tail of his beard. I always wanted my beard to be that long, just because. It looked cool. I wanted it as well. But then beards, unfortunately, are genetic. Comes down to it'll happen at some point maybe, and if it doesn't, then that's unfortunate for you. You just won't get it. I do have hair ties. I haven't done this for a while. Feels like I'm going out in the town now. There you go. We'll go big. We'll go big picture on this. Review mode. Right, this one. There you go. That's how long my beard is. Ha. There you go. Ten minutes till finish. But yeah, I've sort of resorted. I don't think mine's going to get any longer than this. I mean, if I don't trim the ends for a bit, maybe, but it won't be much longer than this. It's been this length for so long. I gave up on like getting any longer. But you never know. It might have a growth spurt at some point. Might just rub in some Miracle Grow. As long as you stay away from the hair dyes. Oh, I always no hair dyes. I was always going to grow it and dye it in different colours. A bit like Dimebag Daryl. I was always going to go like black, but then like the red bit down the middle. I like that look. Nah, it won't work on my head. Yeah, I mean, I could get the hair replacement like treatment where they take plugs out the back of your hair and then stick it back up. But I think I've got to a point where like there's no point. I just shave my hair off all the time, so it doesn't matter. Oh god, yeah. There's a guy who lives over the road from me who does that. You can tell it's that time of the month. Yeah, he dyes his hair jet black and it's like, you weren't this colour a couple of days ago. You're not fooling anybody. You just basically admit it. You're getting old. Don't worry about your hair colour. It's fine. So I don't see the point in, like, if you're, I mean, the thing is everybody goes grey or everybody goes white, you know, because there are two types. You get the salt and pepper look, or you get like the pure white look, and you just have to admit the fact that at some point in your life that's going to happen, maybe, you know. With me, I mean, this is like Albany gingery colour. I'm one of those people who just got blessed with like red hair as a facial hair. I've been blonde most of my life, and it went mousy brown. So I don't understand why I've got like a gingery beard, but that, again, genetics. So this is the last live stream for Hydroneer. Forever. Unless Max turns around and says, hey guys, we're going to be working on a new DLC for Hydroneer, or we're going to be making Hydroneer 2, blah 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 blah, and I'll go into that. You've been grey since your 30s. I was going bald at 18. It sucks because it's like I'm 18 years apart, because I've got psoriasis as well, so that really affected me, and that was confidence breaking. Like, if you want to see somebody with no confidence, that was me at 18 when, like, I had psoriasis and my hair was falling out. I'm like, yeah, this is not a good time. And it sucked balls. But yeah, psoriasis was a big problem for me. It's a little bit, it's better now, but it's all. I don't really care about it so much anymore. I mean, I'm in medication for it. I've got stuff for it. I'm okay, but yeah, it killed you. And there probably wouldn't be anything different about it. That's the thing. It's like, if they were going to do Hydroneer 2, what would be different? Catch you later, old yeah. Have a good one, man. And yeah, next Saturday, I don't know. We'll be playing something different completely. I ain't got a clue what I'm doing yet. I don't know. $2.56. We've got 4 minutes until I turn it off. He Wolf's gone on to Factorio. Zam, catch you some other time. Catch you later, buddy. Have a good one. Ba-da-ba. Where are we at? It's just waiting now. I can't touch the gold one, it's bouncing. I've got to hide my pen from my kids. Ollie's drawn. I don't know what these are on my map. He's literally taken my Sharpie and drawn on this stuff. I'm like, ah. Yeah, it's the last part of the shift. This is the longest part of it, anything. Keep looking up at the clock. It's like, oh, I've only got 2 minutes until I can clock out and go home and not have to worry about the world for another week. Bring it on! Some hot, you know. Yeah, I remember those days. I think that's something that I sort of miss things like that. I really do. Even though I don't mind doing my job when I was doing it, but I sort of miss the, you know, staring up and like, oh, we've only got 2 minutes until the weekend. It's gonna be good. And then go in on Monday and talk about all the shit you did over the weekend, where you ended up or where you slept or whatever. Those stories, legendary. Here we go. Oh yeah, definitely. I never used to talk crap about my nights out because they were pretty boring anyway. My nights out normally started at 10 o'clock at night down at like where was I DJing? The Loft. So I was DJing the Loft at 10. I'd be there till like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and then we'd head up to like Lashings afterwards, and I'd be there till 6-7. Grab breakfast from McDonald's, get home, have a shower, go back to work, and then Saturday night go and get fucking hammered. That's the thing. I didn't have anything else to do in my life at that point, so my time was basically go to work, weekend comes, DJ, and then get absolutely blitzed on Saturday. Sunday, wake up with a hangover, head up to Spa, grab some crappy sausage rolls, some crappy bit of like packets of Christmas stuff, and just sit and just feel sorry for myself on Sunday. That was my entire life. That was it for about 3 years. Andre Robillard? Is it Robillard? Oh, sorry, man. I learned everything I know from Hydroneer and from you. Well, thank you very much for watching all my videos. Most appreciated. You know. Right, we've got to turn it off. The last time. Oh, they were. They're like that. They're not the greatest sausage rolls ever, but the salt content was the reason why I wanted them. Because after getting drunk, you've got no less salt left inside you. It's like, I just need all of this. Those are Diddy Donuts from like Top's Pizza at the time. Oh yeah. that was my whole thing. Alright. Anything stuck under the machine? Nope. You'll be 50k short, don't say that. I need a lever. We need to borrow one. Actually, we can turn that off. We don't need water anymore. Alright. Right, we'll see how much all this is worth just as raw. Did I turn the conveyors and water off? Oh, leave it up. Duh. Right. Ruby, sapphire, onyx, and diamond. So I do know that the big stone is worth 1.2. The little stone, I don't know. So in total there's 8 million. Not bad. Thank you very much for subscribing, everybody. And here, I'll take that with me. Right, here we go then. For the final time. The final time ever. Unless a DLC comes out, Max is like, hey, we're going to bring Hydroneer back from the grave. This is it. Yeah. We have done 103.7 million quid. We've done 12 streams. That's 3 months. Between 2 and 4 hours a week on the game. And we've done 100 million. There we go. Finished. Well, there we go, guys. We are done. Was a good ride. It was. Well, there we are. 103 million. Oh. That's not what I wanted to happen. Oh god, no, not 1 billion. I will get it to stay up here. Hey, only one. I wanted to stay up top. Last try. Hold on. Good idea. Oh, there you go. There you go. So, and I'll put this into perspective now. If Max at any point in any point moving forward, if he says there will be more DLCs for Hydroneer moving forward, yes, I will come back for that. But I don't think it's ever going to happen. I genuinely feel that we are done and that's it. And that's the reason why I did the whole playthrough in the first place. There was no reason for me to carry on. There's nothing else for me to like show or make videos about or anything. So that's why this exists. And this last playthrough was for me, because I've spent 4 years of my life helping people and trying to, you know, make this game easier and better for people. So this one was for me to do this. So for the last 4 years, thank you very much. Thanks for being there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for turning in every week or day or anytime I drop a video. Thank you very much for just being part of this journey. Okay? So I want to say thank you very much for being here. I want to say peace out. Have fun. Enjoy everything you guys do. Have a great rest of your weekend. I will see you next week. This same time, same place. And I have no idea what I'm going to be doing yet. So until then, boom. Fist bump to you.